Tuesday morning. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Zach Lasway. We have a lot to get to this morning, but first, the owner of 8 Houston area massage businesses has agreed to permanently quit the massage industry and close all establishments for suspected human trafficking. Back in May, an inspector with Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation visited one of the 8 locations and found reasonable cause that human trafficking could be happening there inside those businesses. At the time, the owner had a previous case involving similar conduct. The department issued an emergency closure against that business and the owner. Joining us live to talk more about the ongoing efforts to stop human trafficking within Houston businesses is Tela Mange with Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation. Good morning. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
This case was the first emergency closure by your department since the passage of House Bill 3579. Explain to us what this legislation is and how it works.
Well, House Bill 3579 gives TDLR's executive director the power to shut down, issue an emergency order for 6 months against any massage establishment that we believe may have human trafficking happening at that location. Back in May, we had an inspector who visited the original location, and she saw several things that made her believe that there was, in fact, probable cause to think that there was human trafficking happening at that massage establishment. So working with the Enforcement Division and with the General Counsel's Office at TDLR, they presented that information to the executive director, and we had an emergency order that was issued that would close the facility for 6 months. In the back and forth between the owner of the massage establishment and TDLR, we started looking into it, and it turned out that there were 7 other massage establishments that were owned by Mr. Chen, and he agreed to shut down all of those establishments. We're revoking those licenses, and we're revoking his massage therapy license, so he will not be able to work as a massage therapist in Texas permanently.
Wow. How frequently does your department inspect massage businesses?
We inspect massage businesses every business day of the year in Texas.
And besides these businesses, these establishments, what other businesses are regulated by the department?
We have 38 different programs that we license, including barbers and cosmetologists, podiatrists, property tax professionals, property tax consultants, electricians, air conditioning. There are a lot of things that we regulate. We like to say there's not anything that you do in your day where you probably don't come into contact with someone who is licensed by TDLR.
Very interesting perspective. You know, Tela, we know we're all well aware of how human trafficking impacts our community here in Houston. Houston is known as, some people throw it around, they toss it around saying that Houston is the capital of human trafficking in the U.S. We know its proximity to the Gulf, to I-10, a main corridor running from east to west. For people really not familiar and who aren't in the work every day, who aren't journalists covering these stories, what do you want them to know about human trafficking?
Well, you can see it and not actually realize it. And one thing that, if you go to a massage establishment, check for the license. Make sure that the massage therapist is licensed. If it's the first time that you're going to a massage establishment, you should be given a form to fill out that talks about your health and things that are bothering you. What's the reason why you're getting the massage? If you aren't presented with that, that's a red flag that something's not right. if you're in the massage establishment, maybe they do have you fill out a form, but the massage therapist is scantily clad. You know, they're not dressed professionally. If they're offering services that you didn't expect to have, including sexual services, then you should report that. If you see if you see a lot of luggage around, if you see things that make it look like maybe people are actually living in the massage establishment, please report that. You can report that either to law enforcement, or you can report that on the TDLR website. We prioritize cases or complaints that mention human trafficking. It's something that we're really passionate about. We want to eradicate human trafficking. We want to make sure that people who should not be in the massage industry are not in there. And so we will do what we need to do to revoke licenses for folks who shouldn't have them, revoke licenses for establishments. And the first step in that is this House Bill 3579 that gives us the authority to go in and issue an emergency order. So it's going to take all of us working together to rid the world of human trafficking.
As we always say, it takes a community to get ahead of these issues. This has been such an enlightening conversation, great information. We will be sure to put this on our website, clicktohouston.com, and there we also have plenty of other resources that deal with combating human trafficking. Tela Mange, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thanks.